What's going on, guys? Jason's back with some Nuketown on Demolition. Some Nuketown on Demolition. Some Demolition on Nuketown. That was fucking hilarious. But anyways, this is part 1 of my 3-part Demolition game. I'm just going to post the videos in each round. So round 1, then round 2, then round 3. And I should post this around like 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern time today, Friday. And then I'm going to try to go ahead and make the next commentary for the second round right after this and post it like late tonight. And then I'll post part 3 probably Sunday. I probably won't have time tomorrow, so I guess give you guys some anticipation for the end. But basically the strategy that we use is, right now we're just letting them plant B, and it kind of sucks because we have randoms that don't really listen to us at sometimes, but we're basically trying to lay back and let them plant B so that, there they go, got it off, and then we just don't even defuse it. We let the bomb go off so that the time extends. The extra 3.5 minutes that you get, or 4 minutes, or whatever the time extension is, you get that extra time to kill them off, and then we'll just kill them the entire match and not let them plant A, and obviously we would win that round. And then basically some people don't like to give the enemy a round and let them win and go to overtime, but we actually let them win the second round, and I'll talk more about that in my video, my second part 2. But basically we will plant B, and then we just won't even try to plant A the rest of the match. We'll just kill them the whole time and let them win, so that way we get the extra round for points and kills and stuff like that. And this gameplay was during the double XP weekend, during the Nuketown 24/7 playlists on Xbox. So yeah, you can get crazy amounts of points on playing Demolition on Nuketown. I actually ended up getting over 60,000 XP for this game, after you take into account all the challenges and kill streaks and everything that I called in. It was over 60,000 XP for this game. So and it probably wouldn't have been that much if we would have just went ahead and won the second round instead of going to overtime. And we pretty much have like constant Blackbird up. It's me and Fonzie. You'll probably see him on blue on the radar, or even just see his name pop up on the screen. Us two are in the party together, or playing together, and then we're in there with a bunch of randoms. And we kept trying to tell people like when we wanted them to plant and when we didn't want them to plant. And I think it's either the second or the third round that they really didn't listen to what we wanted them to do, and we almost ended up having the game end on us early because of teammates. And this is kind of, a lot of people don't like this. Like probably the people that I'm doing it to hate the fact that we spawn kill and do things like this. But really, to me, it's fair game. I mean, Demolition has just pretty much become a spawn killing game. It's usually either one team spawn traps the other, or vice versa. It's hardly ever a really good game in Demolition, I find. Either we get totally crushed by some people that are like fucking so pro it's not even funny, or we just totally crush the other team. And obviously it's not as easy to spawn trap and hold teams back like this on bigger maps where they have different routes to come through. But on Nuketown you can hold this map down pretty good. And you see me get killed off a lot in this round. Probably because, like, you see Fonzie right there sits behind that moving truck or whatever moving trailer with all the boxes in it. He likes to sit there, which is probably a more safe route to go. But I try to run around the side of the greenhouse and get back into their spawn, which gets me killed way more often because I'm trying to go that way so much. And obviously the closer you get to their spawn, the more likely you are to get killed. But when it pays off, it really pays off a few times in this game. I think I get like 4 chopper gunners or something like that total. I don't know if I don't think I get one in this round. This is probably the worst of the 3 rounds if you watch them all separately like you will. This one's probably the worst, and then I think the second round is like the second best, and then I really go off in the third round, if I can remember right. I'm not really, it's been a while since I've seen this gameplay. But anyways, so I've been playing a lot of zombies lately, and I was just curious as to how many of you guys play zombies, and like kind of how far that you guys have ever gotten, and stuff like that. Like, I just started playing zombies like a week ago. I never played on World at War, and I just started playing, like, I've only played Kino, and then I have played on Ascension. Like, when the map pack first came out, I played with some guy on my friends list that first night on Ascension, but other than that, like, a week ago was the first time I've played zombies. and just kind of learning everything, learning where I don't even know where everything spawns at on Kino. Like I'm so inexperienced at it, it's not even funny. I don't really have many strategies as far as how to stay alive and everything like that. But I don't know, it's been pretty fun, and that mystery box has been pretty good to me here at the beginning. I got like the HK-21 one and the fucking, what's it called? The thunder gun to start off with. Like fucking, I just bought the first 2 times I used that box, it gave me those 2, and pretty much let me go. I went around 25, I think, by myself, which I don't think is too bad for being like only a week into playing zombies. But I know people that have been to like level 40 and beyond by themselves, so it makes me feel bad about my golf game. Knowing that people have done that. And I think the farthest I've ever gotten with a group of people is like 19 or something, so I'm really not a great zombies player. And I was just curious as to how far you guys have ever gotten, and maybe you guys have some tips for me or something like that. I know I usually give you guys tips and stuff for like the multiplayer, but zombies, you guys probably know a lot more about than me, so be sure to leave a comment on that and this gameplay. And hopefully this gameplay will be much more exciting in the next couple rounds. And here at the end of this round, I'm being pretty careful, trying not to get killed, so that because anybody that doesn't know, the next round that starts, this kill streak that I'm on will continue. So see, now I've already got a 3 kill streak going into the next round.